Welcome back everyone to my channel. Today we're making mince pies. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss a single recipe from me. So I'm starting off with 250 grams of ground beef. You can use lean mince if you also want that, but I'm just using ground beef, and I'm just going to allow that to cook through on both sides. Then to that I'm adding one whole onion that I've chopped, and then I'm seasoning that with the Raja flavorful and mild seasoning. Then I'm adding some balsamic vinegar. I'm just adding 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. Then I'm adding 3 tablespoons of tomato sauce, and then 2 tablespoons of mustard. You can use any mustard that you have on hand. And then lastly, I'm just going to add some vegetable stock. You can also add some chicken stock if you like, lamb stock or beef stock, but I'm just adding vegetable stock, and that's about a tablespoon of it. And then I'm just adding some water, enough water to cover my mince. Then we're going to allow that to simmer until our sauce has fully cooked through, and that should take about 5 minutes. Then I'm adding about a cup of frozen vegetables. This is optional, but I find that when you put the vegetables in for your pies, it just tastes even much better. And then I'm just going to allow that to cook through for about 2 minutes. Really, I'm not trying to cook the vegetables, and we don't want much sauce in our mince, so if you've got a lot of sauce, please allow it to evaporate. Now the puff pastry that I'm using is today's puff pastry, and I've just thawed that for about So we're just going to unwrap that, and you can see it's thawed beautifully. And then I'm just going to prepare my surface with dusting a little bit of cake flour on top. You can use whichever flour. And then we're just going to roll our puff pastry, and then we will divide it into 2. So we're going to make a total of 6 mini pies. So the one that we've divided, we're going to fold it over just to create some layers, and then we're going to roll it out. Okay, next I am making 3 equal rectangles, and then I'm trimming out any of the puff pastry that deforms it. Okay, now we're gonna put our mince on top, and we're gonna put it towards the center on all 3 of our rectangles. Then we're going to fold it over and close the edges. You can just pinch it in for now, but I'm going to show you a foolproof technique that will help you completely seal your puff pastry and the mince inside. So the method that I use is with a fork. I'm just going to press it down on the sides just to make sure that the 2 puff pastry layers meet together. Then I'm trimming it off just to make the perfect square shape. And then I'm putting it on my baking tray. So we're going to repeat this process for all 6 of them. Then going to brush over some milk on top of your puff pastry. Others use egg wash. I don't prefer to have an egg wash because I just find it wastes a lot of eggs, so I just use milk and I brush it over. Then we're going to take our puff pastries and we're going to bake them for 30 minutes in a 190 degree preheated oven. So you need to preheat your oven. Okay, and once that is done, this is how they will look. And last but not least, and thank you guys so much for watching this video up to this point. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.